guys, Angus here, bringing another Airsoft video today, and today I'm bringing you a video you guys have been asking me to do since pretty much the beginning of the channel. This is Deathcore Airsoft, Angus's own Airsoft loadout. This is one of the biggest requested videos I get. Do loadout, do your setup, do video on that. That's one of the biggest requests I get, so I'm going to bring it to you guys today. This is just one of my many of them. You guys know me. Favorite part of Airsoft is getting dressed up in all the gear, going out, and having fun shooting at other people. And this is just one of my loadouts I have here. You guys know I buy gear all the time, but I never show you the loadouts. So here's my personal favorite out of all the loadouts I own, and this is the one, if you ever see me at a field, most likely you're probably going to see me in this one just because I like it so much. It's comfortable. It's my favorite loadout out of all of them. Now, one thing I do want to mention real quick, guys, this shouldn't be all about me. If you want to show me your own loadout, I do have a Facebook page, Deathcore Airsoft YouTube on Facebook. Simply search it. There'll be a link down below in the description. Post a picture of your loadout, your guns, your gear on the page so I can take a look at it. Kind of taking a thing out of Adiron's there, who did the comment, your loadout. So make sure you go check out Adiron and his loadout video. There'll be an annotation right here. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get into the loadout video here. Again, this is a Woodland setup. This is pretty lightweight. This is more so for the summer is what I use this for. And you know, I am kind of cooking in it right now, being it's maybe 100 degrees out right now in New Jersey. And we're going to go ahead and get on with the loadout. I've already said that a couple times, so let's go. We're going to be starting off with the gun. Now the gun here, this is the most expensive piece of this loadout. And the cool thing about this loadout though, guys, is that you can use any gun with it and it'll work fine. I just happen to be using this one at the moment, and this is the one I'll use with this the most. This is my Real Sword Type 97 Airsoft AG. I'm a big collector of anything weird. You never see these things on the field, so picked myself up one a couple months ago. This is about $400 new. So I know some of you are still in shock that it is a rather expensive gun, but again, you can use any gun you want with this loadout. This is stock everywhere. It's shooting 420 feet per second right out of the box at around, 15 rounds a second with a 10.8 volt battery, more so 13, 14 with a 9.6. Battery is stored up here inside this whole front handguard into the pistol grip, a custom type battery. However, I often just use, a 9.6 butterfly tucked into the pistol grip slightly. The other cell electrical taped around the pistol grip makes the grip a little fatter, but actually it feels rather, decent in my hands and actually works pretty well. I can change batteries easier, and I still get a great rate of fire with the 9.6 butterfly. A couple other attachments I have on here. Do got a Real Sword Type 97 scope mount base up there. That'll run you about another 28 bucks. And on top of that, I got an Umarex made, Walther licensed, multi-rectangle red dot sight. That's about, I believe $45 to $50 there. And on the front of the gun, took off the ugly orange flash hider, put a JBU mock suppressor on here. That'll cost you about 30 bucks. So the gun and its attachments running you maybe, I'm gonna say, a little over $500 if you were to pay that much for it, which I didn't, just so you know. I did quite a few discounts on this stuff. This gun works fairly well. I like it a lot. It's a nice gun. I can take out there. It is the bullpup design. Has a very long barrel in it, and I can definitely get some range on here. Probably 150-foot range at a human-sized target in the woodland environment, typically shooting .25s and .2s out of this gun. The biggest con on it, for me at least, is the gun's magazine. As you can see, they just want to slide right out. I often have them electrical tape that does take M4 mags, just so you know. Often have them electrical tape so it fits in there a little bit snugger. Slip it back in. This electrical tape's kind of done. Got to replace it. It does make it a bit tougher to pull out, though, and that's one of the biggest cons for me on a gun when I got to tug to get that mag out. But it's what I have to do to hold the mag in there and allow it to feed without having to shoot like this. So a little bit of a con there on the Type 97. On my side here, hopefully you guys can see it. Pull it up a little bit for you to see. Do have a dump pouch if my magazine was empty. I pull the mag out, open up my dump pouch, slip the empty magazine in, and then I would reach for my chest rig where the rest of my magazines are kept. Now the chest rig here, this is the simplest chest rig you can buy, and I honestly like it better than my more expensive one in there. This is $20. I believe airarmory.com sells it. $20 Condor chest rig. That's all it is, a $20 decent material. I have 6 M4 magazines in here. In this pouch, I particularly do have 2 high caps, 2 300 round Echo 1 high capacity magazines. The high caps seem to stick better in this gun than the mid caps. And in the other 2 pouches, middle pouch, I have 3 King Arms mid-capacity magazines. And in the right side pouch, we have 2 more King Arms mid-capacity magazines. So total, I'm carrying around, let's say, over 1,000 rounds of ammo on me in magazines. I actually got a comment earlier saying, "Wow, you carry that much ammo? You must suck." Realism / I'm playing 45 to 60 minute objective-based games. I want to have as much ammo on me as possible so I'm not shooting my high cap and then I run out of ammo. So, magazine-wise, that's the biggest con on the gun, but thanks to this right here, I got plenty of room to store magazines and easily slip them back in the gun when I need to. Moving from the chest ring, get a radio pouch here. Of course, keep my Motorola, talk about walkie-talkie there to contact with my team members, or the guys I'm playing with on that round. Here we have a map ID pouch here. I use it for documents occasionally if I'm ever doing that style of game, but most of the time I just keep my cell phone, my wallet, my identification, my money in there, driver's license, all that different stuff. So that's what I keep in there. You know, documents if I'm playing a game, but otherwise it's more the personal stuff that you don't want to risk falling out of your pockets. So I do like it has that ID pouch there, but never really using it for the documents. And then moving on from the document pouch, we have 2 side pouches. If you're going to run this chest rig in a loadout, I honestly have to say this is a good investment because this thing holds a lot. In fact, more than I really need for the games I play. The side pockets here, the left side for me, it's more so miscellaneous items. I just threw a couple things in there for the video. Just got your typical 90-round speed loader there so I can load up mid-caps should I need to in the middle of a game. But considering I carry so many mags, I really wouldn't need to in most game scenarios unless I'm doing very well. Then we just have a small little bottle of Moondog Industries defog spray in case the goggles do get a little fogged up there. I may also carry some, other additional items in there, but most of the time it's just that simple stuff. Right side pouch, unfortunately I don't have anything in there right now, but had I purchased some, which I really should, that is used for grenades, Thunder Bees, Rap 4 grenades, the ones that you pull them in here and reuse them, and smoke grenades. More so smoke grenades is what I use, considering they're fun to throw, and I like running behind the smoke and getting people out because they can't see me. Moving on from there, up top we do have good old hat. This is pretty much my lucky hat. I've been wearing it since I started. This is just an old Tractor Supply Company camouflage hat. It's kind of the only thing that doesn't really match the kit there, and somebody's going to say, well, you don't have a tactical Velcro cap. I don't care. This one works fine. It's a little tattered, but it keeps the sun out of my eyes, and that's what's important. Goggles-wise, put them on so you guys can see here. People always tend to tell me I look silly, so I'm getting a new pair of goggles. These are just OD green full seal goggles. Right now I have a clear lens in there. You might see me with either an amber lens or the tinted lens in there. Most of the time it's just going to be running the clear lens. I've noticed this lens does fog up a little bit more. Again, it's OD green. They are pretty comfortable. Fit up top of my hat. Very comfortable on me. The only thing I would have to say is that, again, they do fog up a little bit, especially in these warmer, humider, steamier temps here. But otherwise, despite, even if I do look silly like people tell me, eye protection's eye protection, guys. You want to have good eye protection. If you don't have good eye protection, you're going to get shot in the eye, and it is serious, guys. So please be safe when you're playing Airsoft. Now, just because I didn't mention this before, the actual base for this loadout is just Woodland. Woodland BDUs. You can find these in any surplus store. These are pretty old and tattered. Down here in the pants, there's quite a few holes in the knees. And then we just got the jacket. Typical fashion of me, no matter what season it is, you're going to see me with the jacket tucked in and the sleeves rolled up. I tried it once, I liked it, and that's how I've been playing ever since. Sleeves rolled up, shirt tucked in. That's how you'll see me. I will never have this untucked and never have the sleeves rolled down, no matter how cold it is. Gloves-wise, just got a pair of leather, cheap leather, black gloves on here, fingerless. They do get in the way sometimes in reaching in to get mags, so sometimes you might see me with one hand glove to the other one, no glove, just because it's considered a glove mag for that finger getting in the way. These are the only thing good I got out of that e-bike box of awesomeness. Watch that video if you haven't seen it before. Then moving on to my backpack. Backpack here, this is a Condor. I believe it's called the Medium Assault Pack. I got it off Airsoft Atlanta for about $45. Modern Airsoft. Make sure you go check out his channel. Annotation right here. Make sure you go check out his channel. He recommended me to get it, and I actually really like this pack a lot. I'm still exploring other different pouches on the stuff to put inside of them because it just has so many pouches on there. It's a 2 to 3 day pack. You know, if you're playing those larger missions there, I don't really play too long of those type of games, but this works fine for me in the games I play. I'll either have it on my back or I'll set it down in the respawn area and I'll reload when I go back to respawn. But most of the time it will be on my back as it doesn't add too much weight. As you can see, it's slumped towards the lower back, puts a little bit of weight down here too, so it's not all pressing on my back and weighing me down. It is hooked up front in 2 places with 2 buckles, so if I wanted to let it go, I can simply reach in, click, click, it would drop off my back, simply letting go of the straps. Inside the pack, I do have a hydration carrier. As you can see, here's your hydration hose here. You do want to stay hydrated, guys, when you're playing in the summer. I would recommend you keep a canteen with you, hydration bladder, something that gives you water. With this on here, I can simply pop this off, take a sip during a game, considering I do have the full seals on, and this holds, I believe, 2.5 liters of water, so I should be good for the game. What I also have in the backpack, I'm going to turn around quick and give you guys a full view of it. Hopefully you can hear me. What I have in the backpack are just, I believe right now, a 5,000 round bag of biodegradable Airsoft BBs, 0.25 gram. And then I also have a de-jamming rod in there, Allen keys, a couple wrenches, screwdrivers, anything, because you know there's going to be some kid at the field, my gun's jammed! And I'll help him out, because otherwise they can't play anymore. So, you know, I like to have extra spare tools in there to keep everything going smooth. Usually have other accessories in there. Like I said, I'm still exploring this pack, guys. It's a nice pack. If you're looking at getting a new pack, 45 bucks, it's a good deal for this nice pack. I'll also keep a mess kit in there, some food, etc., in order to keep me staved off during those games, and also a lunch break, all that different stuff. Last thing really on here, just be on my leg. Got the old dead rag here, to call myself out, put it on my head. It's from evic.com. They sent this out to me a while ago, in 2009, back when I used to be slightly sponsored by them. They are still a good store. I recommend you check them out, as you do check out airsoftstation.com, which sponsors this channel. On my feet, there's really nothing special to show you. They're not tactical boots. They're the same work boots I've always been wearing. I never saw any need to buy fancy boots. Work boots are fine. And really, that's it on this loadout, guys, except for one last little piece, which I'm going to step over there and show you real quick. Somebody probably asked, where's your sidearm? What if you get in your minimum engagement distance? Way ahead of you. We got a Condor shotgun scabbard here. I've always wanted one, so I picked one up. It does have the sling to sling it over your back, but typically doesn't work out too well. It's more so meant to hook onto the back of your vest with MOLLE and stay there pretty secure. Inside the scabbard is my personal shotgun that I just bought because I really liked it. This is my Double Eagle M56 DL tri-shot shotgun. In reality, it's a piece of junk, but it sure does look cool, doesn't it, guys? It's pump action, dry shot, like so. Launches 3 BBs out of the barrel with a fairly, maybe 75-foot range max at around 300 feet per second. Takes 30 round shells. I got 3 spare ones in the back, hooked up to a nice little shell holder there, with one in the chamber here. Each hold 30 rounds each, 10 shots. I usually load them up with anything 0.25 to 0.3s. Anything that's going to give me a pretty accurate spread there, so I can take out my opponent at that close range. One thing good about this shotgun, besides, you know, it's alright for taking out people in those close situations, because 3 shots, you should be able to hit your target with this gun. It's very light. It probably weighs 1.5 pounds. It's a very, very light shotgun, and if you wanted some maneuverability, it does have the extendable stock back here, which I prefer to just keep like so. It does wobble quite a bit, as you can see. But this shotgun has served me well. Most of the time when I'm using it, I'm not really shooting people. I'm running up to the bunker because it's so light and I can run pretty fast, surrender, get them out. That's honestly what I do with this shotgun. So here's my sidearm if I get in close to that engagement distance. How I carry it, normally I just have it slinged over my back or in the shotgun scabbard or sitting in the respawn in case I go back and want to grab it. And pretty much, guys, there's my loadout. That's my favorite loadout right there, my Woodland-based Airsoft loadout for Woodland play. I like this loadout a lot. If you guys are interested in doing it, you know, making your own loadout, it's not that hard to do. Like I said, it's fairly cheap besides the gun, but any gun will work out with this loadout. It's pretty much designed to take any mags in this chest rig except AK mags really don't want to fit. And in case you're wondering, the shotgun's about $60 new. The spare shells being, $10 I think for the 3 spare ones. So with that being said, guys, this has been Deathcore Airsoft's Loadout, my Woodland Loadout. You don't like it, it works for me, so I don't really care what you think. So, hope you liked the video, guys. Remember, show me your own loadout on Deathcore Airsoft YouTube on Facebook. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really do hope you liked the video.